Hi. I know it's been a couple of days, and I'm sorry I didn't call first. I just. I want. Could. I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted it to be in person, and I just. I took a shot and hoped you'd be home. Can I come in? Thanks. Hi. I don't. I had this all worked out in my head on the way over here. And now that I'm here with you and I need to say it, it all just sounds so trite and ridiculous. But they're all things I need to say. They're all things you deserve to hear. A lot of it's apologies, truthfully. Ones you're owed. Yes, I do. I really do. My scion came over the other night after you left. She, well, she and I talked about a lot of things. One of them was you, us. No, she isn't worried about that. Um, being in being in a relationship with a human isn't forbidden or anything. It isn't terribly common for a handful of reasons, but it isn't against any sort of regulations within the clan or handed down by the magical government or anything. There are precautions that have to be taken for everyone's safety, things to keep in mind, but it isn't a problem. Really. Can we sit? Truthfully, because I am. I want this to be right. I keep saying, and I mean it, that this is, that you are special. What we have is like nothing I have ever experienced before. I want to treat something this precious with all the respect it deserves. And my talk with Marjorie, my scion, made me realize that I don't think I have, or at the very least, I haven't been treating you with the respect you deserve. Shh. To slightly bastardize a quote, in this moment, let my tongue speak what my heart thinks, at least while I have the nerve to do it. I'm not a brave woman, not really. I'm not a coward either, or I wouldn't be here, but I'm not impervious to fear. And right now, my fears I don't dare give actual voice to in case I talk myself out of this, are very real. even if I know they're mostly all in my head. Thank you. Come sit with me. The first apology I owe you is that it's been a couple of days. After what happened, I wanted to be absolutely sure it was safe for both of us. Yeah, Marjorie gave me what she could. It should last me for a while in theory, which leads me to the next apology you're owed. I I'd talked with Marjorie and my Primarch. That's the head of the clan. I don't think I've told you that. I haven't talked with you about much of any of this. Not really. And that's part of the problem and where I owe you the apology. But let me let me get there. I told Marjorie and my Primarch, Aaron, about you when I asked to be added to the donations list. I told them because, well, I told Marjorie partly because she needed a reason to report back to the agency for adding me, but I told them because I wanted to. A clan is like a family in a way, and I don't know where I'd be without Marjorie and Aaron. I I wanted them to know about you, but at the same time, I was so intent on keeping this from you. I was so determined to try to be as normal as possible, to take things at a pace that would be comfortable for you, that I ended up completely neglecting your agency. And I am so sorry for that. My talk with Marjorie made me realize that I have been blazingly selfish in this whole thing. I told myself it was about you and your comfort, and it was, at least at first, but somewhere along the way, it became about my fear, too. And that became what drove most of my decisions about letting you in, about letting you near the idea, no, the reality of what I am. I kept a distance between that truth and you because I was so scared of what might happen if I let you near it. I don't hate what I am, and I honestly will always be forever grateful to my progenitor for turning me. If I hadn't been turned that night, I would have truly died in every sense of the word. I'm glad I didn't. I have a wonderful life now that I truly enjoy, and never would have known if I hadn't been turned. But I still lost so much because of it. I lost the life I knew. I lost my family. I didn't want to lose you to it, too. When I found out about vampires and magic and all of it, it was because I was in the middle of it. It's what I was. It was my new reality, and I couldn't walk away from it. You could choose to. And really, no one would fault you if you did. I know I've given you so many outs, so many opportunities where it would have made sense for you to leave. Every time, despite the fact that you never have. Every time there's a part of me that's terrified you will. Scared that this vampiric fact or fragment of my reality will be the one flap of the butterfly's wing that starts the tsunami. And it's ridiculous because you've shown me time and time again that you're in this just as much as I am. I just got in my own head, I guess. That's always been my biggest stumbling block. I overthink things and stop trusting my heart. There's a there's a Keats quote that goes, "I am certain of nothing but of the holiness of the heart's affections and the truth of the imagination." It's a beautiful quote, and I truly love it. But sometimes the truth of my imagination overwhelms the holiness of my heart's affections. I don't want that anymore for either of us. You don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. Thank you. No, no, no. Wait, wait. Let me just. There's one more thing. No, well, not really. But it's still something I need to tell you. Before I do, I just want to say that it's okay if this isn't the page you're on yet. I have plenty of time for you to decide if it's a page you want to be on. This doesn't have to be reciprocated. Just because I feel this way doesn't mean you have to. When I look back at certain moments of our relationship, I I sometimes feel like I've read you a litany of the things I love about you. But I haven't told you the most important one yet. I love you. I love you. You do? I love you. Oh, no. Hang on. Hold on. Yeah, I need a second. I didn't expect. I shouldn't need to feed right now. I fed yesterday, and I can usually go longer than that, but right now, oh God, you smell too fucking good. What? Are you sure? I don't want you to feel like you're obligated. I'm not actually hungry. It's just the magic. Oh God, but I want to. God, I do. Are you sure? I need for you to be absolutely certain that you want it. Okay, but promise me that if you want me to stop, you'll tell me. Because I will. In an instant. Alright. we, we start like this. Can I hold your hand? Thank you. Here. Let me lace my fingers. God, I love you. Can I move down to your neck? Oh, fuck. It shouldn't hurt. magic, you know? It'll just feel good. I promise. Are you ready? Oh my God. Oh, oh, the taste of you. Oh, and the way that felt. Holy shit. Oh my God. Fuck, cutie. How did it feel? Did it feel good? Good. It's a blessing of the magic. One I'm glad I got to share with you. Thank you for trusting me with this, for sharing it with me, for letting me. But just for the record, I'm I'm ready to take the next step beyond this. If you are.